Stay tuned, mechwarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062. You join us in media res. Actually, the only thing that you missed was our trip from here to here. It's a recovery mission, 5 of 21 priority salvage, and the opening salvo, of course, fired by Commando 5S, armed with an SRM-6 and Streak 2s. And there's Greybeard saying hi to you. So hey, say hi back, YouTube. I know you can do it if you try. We'll probably dive on top of him with the Gooses Loose and just annihilate him from close range, but until then, I'm going to reserve. We're going to drop down. We're going to wait to see what that 50-tonner does, and if it's an interesting 50-tonner, and dear Lord, let it be an Uziel, because I don't ever get to play with Uziels, and now would be a great time to play with an Uziel. See, all of Twitch is saying hi to YouTube now. Oh, we're going to play that game, are we? Alright, we're gonna play halvesies. 1 for 1.
I live to serve.
Do you now? Right along the main road? Slide to the side.
Got it, Commander.
Zoom. You probably won't have a shot, but that's okay.
Engaging target.
Yeah, we forgive you. Although I do remember back in Rogue Tech when just that little bit of medium laser fire would start a blazing inferno that would consume the entire map. It's a super wasp! I was not expecting him. Fortunately, he didn't get any shots through our massive AMS. And
waiting on you, Commander.
Nah, not waiting. Blackjack? The Blackjack? Not yet. I think maybe Pyro. Pyro is a good choice, I think. Pyro can walk nice and gently right into here. Take aim from maximum distance and just barrage. Yeah, hit that commando because you got the side angle. Whee. Good job. I want to know what the 50-tonner is. Ooh, Gauss rifle. Huron warrior.
Reporting structural damage.
That was accurate and deadly. Oh no, that was a Hollander.
I'm here.
Show me his ugly face.
I'll try.
Yeah. That was a good shot, Hollander. Gotta give you credit. But, nobody does that to my friends. Nobody.
Okay. Firing everything.
It's not a Huron warrior. It could be. It's still the opportunity. No, it's a Blackjack Omni. Woo, look at that. Look at all that pulse fire. God dang. That could have been way worse than it ended up being.
Standing by.
Alright, now that we have the entire smorgasbord before us, we could return fire in a most aggressive fashion. Somebody out there with the ECM, I can feel it.
I'm there.
Guten Tag. 25, 69, 25, 56. We're gonna shield up this stance. We're gonna start planting fire.
Gotcha.
Is that a hit? That was a hit. Good job.
Ready, Commander.
Not you. I need a pyro already fired. I guess it is you then.
Commander.
You can get obstructed shots in many targets, but I would prefer to have something a little more accurate, if at all possible. Look at all that evasion that this mech gets. Oh, it didn't even do anything. Show me the Hollander. Hi. You done goofed up. I'm a battle lord you. Wow.
Engaging primary target.
I think you missed both of your PVCs, which was incredibly disappointing, and I was kind of hoping to blow his legs off.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
He's unsteady.
Waiting for orders.
If you wouldn't mind, waited. Maybe not quite there. Trying to get a good angle where I can cover the maximum number of bases. To really pull the Gooses this back, but this is a safe move because I can just immediately pull away. He's unsettled.
Mechwarriors, show 'em what
Yeah,
you
we've got to
got.
worry about a commando first, and then we pull away. You trying that on the wrong person. How exactly do they have a super wasp? They are connoisseurs of the classics. They understand what it means to have a diverse portfolio. Ooh-wee. Keep the speed high. speed high
Double time.
and your head low. I think we should have a nice trip. See you next fall. Oh wow, of course you didn't manage to blow his light off like I had
Critical hit.
explicitly asked you to.
I'm ready.
Did you seriously think that that was gonna end well? Actually, no. The blackjack could
Commander?
make that end very, very well for him. So we're gonna keep the pressure going. Get a sprint down over here. Fire allowed for a little
Roger,
bit more
skipper.
range and angle.
Taking it.
Heated. Ooh, bracketed him, but didn't actually touch him. That's
Negative damage.
disappointing.
Repeat. Negative damage.
Need more. Require more accuracy. Super Wasp blasting away. Does manage to hit us with a medium laser, but that's not too bad. So, when Tarek says accurate and deadly, I know he's
Heavy
not
hits,
talking
Commander.
about me. Oh, that's not nice. You shouldn't put yourself down like that. Alright, what's he gonna do? He's gonna back up and miss with the Gauss rifle at the cicada. I can appreciate a man who will miss a Gauss rifle shots
Ow.
at any of my cicadas. And I encourage you to continue to do more of that in the near future. You've got 2 large lasers, 1 medium pulse, 2 medium pulses, 2 medium lasers, and a PPC. You are a very strange loadout. Speed, get that angle.
Throttling up for what
Wee.
it's worth.
And for what it's worth playing. Can I fire the... No, I kind of can. I don't want to write the numbers that hard.
There we go.
Hey, he still managed to hit him. And the pilot bailed. Alright, no more Gauss rifle. No more Chinese
All
laser.
right, I'm standing here.
Okay, you're the dangerous one here. Woo! Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. You are
Standing by.
deadly. I want to charge you so hard. Oh, if I do this charge so hard, of course, I will be dealing a lot of damage back to me and none of my guns will fire. Which is really disappointing. So, Kalliger is instead going to run over here. Going to explicitly target you with Das Boot. Yes, on that side.
Rolling.
Mech Fu. That's a good solid hit on the leg. Lost his evasion, and then of course the follow-up. Fire! There goes the leg. He hit the wasp? Oh,
Target
did he now? Is that what ended up happening? Screw you, Gravity. Because I see the fire starter has penetrated damage.
Ready for orders.
Pyro, bring it around the death machine. Wow, that's accuracy's garbage. Hi, Blackjack.
Got it.
Enjoy the missiles. I told him to enjoy, and he clearly did not. That'll bring back
Ready,
Panda
Commander.
around, and Panda's gonna get right up on in there. He's gonna say hi. Provide protection for all of my buddies. We'll shut off one of the ERPPCs just to get the temperature back under control. Look at how massively under control that temperature just got.
Sending a message.
Lancers repaired, loads of missiles, maximum structure
heavy hit
exposed,
there.
and unsteadiness.
Come on, people. Let's
Beautiful.
make it happen.
Of course, the Wasp is going to move now. You're shooting at the wrong target, buddy. It's a 95-ton assault mech with near max armor.
Just scuff my
Do you
thing.
really want to play this game? So does the Wasp. I don't enjoy the Junker. The Junker is brilliant. You should be super happy to drive it. Oh wow, yeah, your center torso is wide open. If I were you, buddy, I would get that looked at. Oh, there's no secondary objective on this one either. Could just sort of blitz through. A lot of my good angles come from there. How much is your rear armor? 45. I mean, yeah, theoretically.
Affirmative.
Not a junker anyway.
Got it.
There we go. Some penetrating hits on that one. XL engine crit. That's lovely.
That's a critical hit.
He's not knocked over just yet. Punch the Wasp. At this point, I'm a point-and-click adventure for being in a super jet. Oh no! Don't blow up my.
Doesn't inspire confidence.
Well now. So much for that.
I'm here.
Tanako Shogun, we need this thing called revenge. Because if you shoot this guy in the chest, you'll kill him, and I want to salvage most of him, actually. Okay. Revenge. Let us get revenge.
All weapons are go.
Wow, apparently Tanako Shogun did not actually like Kyogre that
Attack
much.
failed.
The things that you learn.
Yes, Commander.
Brilliant. If I did this, what am I looking at? 80s and 70s.
Accelerating to
I can
location.
go with that. We are a large laser on.
Targeting for an outward strike.
Okay, was kind of hoping for a penetrating. Did not get it. You have not been accurate all game. Rebuilding the fire starter to have no ammo. It was beautiful.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Primitive Ostwar. You have one and only one goal,
Moving to position.
and that is to crit him to death.
Roger that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ready, Commander.
Panda, you have a similar goal. The goal is, of course, critical hits, and we're going to get him.
Moving, Commander.
Alright, so I do worry this will kill him.
Leak, watch over him.
Yes!
It's go time.
Alrighty, that worked out. That worked out very well. Blew your shoulder off so the axle's gone. Yep.
Just scuffed my paint.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
We did it. We did it. Avenge me, bros. Let's see if we can pull off the avenging. Distant target. Oh, is that your back? Yep. Perfect.
That's a kill.
He's all alone now. He's all alone. Created a fire starter from Blackjack. Well, we're gonna try and fix the Blackjack. Did you really try to fight my Blackjack with that thing? With that little thing? You decide. Never mind.
Reading you.
Shall I just give you 22%? Yeah, that's not happening.
Standing
Talik,
by.
I need you to rush on into maximum speed. And yeah, that's never gonna hit. But that's not why you rushed into maximum speed. Oh wait, no, you don't have that system anyway. Never mind. Yeah, just chill. Pick them next time.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna reserve you down so I can get a couple more people who might have the ability to
Waiting
do
for the
what I
right
need them
move.
to do. And if you wanted to charge, it'd be a 3% accurate charge. Because of the minus 30 accuracy. Which makes sense, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with the decision to give them minus 30 accuracy on clan mechs. Just I find it to be a little bit odd when the mech also has a quirk called Sorcerer, or a quirk called Brawler, designed explicitly for close range combat. Just kind of strikes me as off
Order
a little bit.
acknowledged.
Hi.
Affirmative.
Oh, we hit. Good job.
Ready, Commander.
Panda's gonna get right up close and personal, as the
Moving,
clanner do.
Commander.
It'll light up your world, son. Where exactly do you think you're going?
Engaging primary target.
Yep, that worked. Brawler is
Leak,
such a
watch
good
over
mech.
him.
Quirk for mech. It is, except on a clan mech. All right, let's go
Standing
grab
by.
what it is we need.
Confirmed.
Pyro not liking the fire support role. I'll have to swap him out for random. Let's go grab it. Whee!
Got it.
Beautiful.
I'll try.
Alright, we should be able to get out of here now.
The asset has been secured.
Nice and
is
easy.
ready for
5 of
retrieval.
21 priority salvage. That's going to give us a Blackjack Omni, which is another deadly mech. It's great. It's got LRM 30. It's equal to a catapult. What more do you want? You've got catapult level firepower at your fingertips. Let's see. 17,000. Yeah, that's going to be expensive to fix. Black Echo D. 2, 3, 4, 5. Worth it. Did I also get the I also got the Gauss rifle. Nice. Did I get ammo for the Gauss rifle? 175 rated fusion core. Artibus. Ferrofibrous. Did not get ammo for the Gauss rifle. I want catapult level speed. But driving an urban mech allows you to understand. It's not that impressive. I mean, the catapult is really gosh darn impressive. Oh, that maneuverability. The jumping and the missiles that it can't actually handle, but it tries. It does its very best. That's why people like catapults. Catapults try. They try harder than any other mech. Mech repairs. Of course we do. Alright, we gotta start putting people back in storage. So, show me my mech bay. Your mech is still alive, Pyro. It is alive. Oh, easy repair. Takes a single day. You, not so much. Show me the Panther 9R. In storage, please. And the fire starter. How bad is it? I feel your Irby. He's try the hardest. Irby's try hard, but not the hardest. 210 rated fusion core. I don't have that fusion core. I've got a 200. Which, you know, it's gonna reduce my speed a little bit, I feel. Let's see, so that's a 610. I'm gonna go back so I can see what it would normally be. Rename the Sorcerer 2C to The Big Bad. You got it, boss. Refit. The Big Bad. Confirming. Perfection. Alright, so let's refit you. You are a 710. So I'm not actually losing that much. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but my running is still just as far, and since it normally only runs anyway, that's not terrible. Alright, so we lost out a pair of flamers, some jump jets, a beagle. We wanted to remove that beagle anyway, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Do I have a normal guardian? I could give you an angel. Angel would be more useful to you. I do need a lower arm actuator if you got him. We do, lovely. And some support weapons. You know, give it the jump jets first so I don't forget about the jump jets. Uno, dos, cuatro. It's not true, but you can believe it. Weapons. So it's missing a medium laser and some flamers, and I could really go maximum flamer on this thing if I wanted to go nuts. Could also go maximum small laser. Or why not? Ooh, I like the idea of that. Let's go check it out. MG, 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 and MG. 6 machine guns. Smart move. Let's see. Need to drop a jump jet. It's a smaller core. Doesn't let you have 6. Oh, darn it. We're gonna need a bigger core. I need that jump jet. Do you guys have a 210 rated fusion core? They don't. Oof. Right, so we can't have all of them jump jets. That's a shame. That's a right shame. I'll return to the machine gun mech. Put the ammo on the diamond legs, please. Don't worry, we will. Alright, so ammunition to the legs. Ammo. Machine gun ammo. Machine gun ammo. Oh, we're missing our AMS, aren't we? Yes, we are. Oh, that's disappointing. Did I lose the AMS ammo? I did. Okay. That's what went up when the whole bubble went up. I was enjoying having the ultra defense that the machine guns, or that the AMS was providing. Does it have the ability to actually fire? Do we have an advanced AMS? No. Tracer ammo for accuracy? Good point. Let's see if we have any. We do. Lovely. 1 ton of it. So 2 tons of ammo, 6 machine guns, 400 rounds, 36, 400 divided by 36. I don't know that off the top of my head, I'll be honest. Calculator, 400 divided by 36 is 11.1111111111111. It'll work. So now, of course, we need to have a primary defensive weapon system. And we've only got 2 energy slots to do that with. So energy. Medium pulse lasers. Pew, pew. I mean, I could throw in a large laser. It's always a tempting thing. Could even throw in a snub-nosed PPC for maximum brutishness. Oh, I like that idea, actually. Maximum brute. E2 brute. That's an interesting combo. Ugh, I'm really having a crisis of conscience here, though, whether or not I want to put in a machine gun or an AMS. If I put in the AMS, then we have to go pulse lasers. Pharaoh and max armor? Absolutely on the Pharaoh. 115%. You get half a ton of armor. I will reduce you, and reduce you, and up you. Up you. He's trying to get me killed here. Go. 30, drop this. There we go. A little bit more armor on top of that. Although the legs are incredibly thin. Jesus. What's the normal leg armor on this thing? The question. I'm gonna give it a little bit more on the legs. I do not trust that one bit. Some defense. I took 5 off the head. Ah, cocky little jerk, aren't you? We got the Angel ECM core in there, which is +2 defense, which is nice. It's more powerful than the Guardian, even though the Guardian is, you know, a ton lighter, thanks to being a clanner built. So it'll be better defended electronically. It's not as fast on a walk, but faster on a run. Not as fast in the distance, but, you know, machine guns and snub-nosed PPCs. Might be better with two MPLs and more armor. See, that's what I'm thinking. If I go the 2 MPLs, I'll also swap out one of the machine guns for an AMS. Give it a little bit more solidness. But I do like the snub-nosed PPC. Hitting someone with a snub is a lot of fun. It's 65 damage. So if I go 2 MPLs, I think I'm only going to get 45. Or less than that even. 27, 27? Oh no, I actually do get more damage. Oh no, I don't. I get 54 versus 65. But, you know, better protection, of course. If I do this, I will definitely go the route of Uber light machine guns. Holy cow. AMS. Give it some AMS ammo. Sure that sucker keeps working. Try not to lose your head. A little bit more max armor. 5. And you. Can I get one more? Cannot. How much can I actually get off of that? Yeah, 2. But this is the more buff, defended version, which I think can work as well. The +2 accuracy will help it attack lighter, nimbler targets. That'll mesh well with the machine guns, which ignore like 3 evasion, which is not bad. So we can work with that. Can I give you hands? I cannot give you hands. How about the other hand? No. No, it's like no hands. If it works, it works. I think it'll work. 18-day repair job and 250,000 sables. So a little bit expensive on that one.
I'll let you know when that's done.
What, Gray? Did I miss something? Oh no, I just got pinged. Alright. Of course, we now need to come to storage. Get our brand new Blackjack Omni out of
That
storage.
ship you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Taken it to the streets. Oh, you're gonna name it? Yeah, and my pilot is in medbay for, well, 18 days. You'll be back eventually. I mean, I could go back and rework the whole thing for a name, but yeah, I'd wait. I would wait if I were you. Alright. So we have 2 blackjacks now. One is 50 tons. We're really starting to move forward on this one. I'm almost tempted to drop the dervish entirely. You know what? I think it's time to get rid of the dervish. The dervish's role has really been taken over by the Ostwar and the sorcerer. So long, dervish. You served us well. And that'll leave us a lot open for when we can get more mechs. Which is brilliant. Okay, I have 1 day to wait for the gooses loose, and we have a mission that we intend to take, so give it a day. Stop the clock. Check the barracks. Oh good, you leveled up. Base melee and sprint multiplier, health, which is useless to me, and accuracy. Passive attacks a single weapon. Oh, just breaching shot. Breaching shot is boring. I will probably go for Ace Pilot, because shoot and scoot is amazing. Although Ace Pilot doesn't do that anymore, does it? I thought they changed that. Health is boring though. It's just outright boring. It's slightly higher melee. Yeah, we'll get the gunnery. Be more accurate, murderize more things.
Ready for order.
Standing by.
Heat is leveling up. Heat efficiency is pretty nice. But the hit defense is a pretty big one. Keep him alive.
Commander?
Order.
Panda, no, and Wolfbane's hello. The laser light show is awesome. Anything we need to monkey around with the new Blackjack Omni? It is very, yeah, it does feel like a loadout that Sprog would use. It's 2 large lasers, a PPC, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 medium lasers. It is a fascinating combination of multiple weapon systems. Oh, that's so weird to me. And a small. Totally forgot about the small. I don't think there's anything specifically I needed to do to it. I mean, I'm kind of happy to have the twin large lasers and the PPC to work together. I will be interested to see how it turns out in battle. And maybe we'll swap it for 4 large lasers or something crazy like that. Because we do have it absolutely has the space for it. Being an insane XL engine. So let's go grab Show of Force as an escort. Let's go grab Spoiler. I've wanted to take Spoiler. It's a level 2. Ought to be fun. Clear people out. Clear everybody out. Everybody out! Time to re-rig. So, of course, we have the Sorcerer to see the big bad as the center point of the company, which Panda drives because he's the boss. We have our Ostwar, which is our next sort of artillery mech, and Urendo requested specifically to be a missile barrage unit. So, Urendo, you're back in. Then we have our Blackjacks, which work together as a unit. They really don't, but we're going to go with that one. Tentacle Shogun has some level of attunement, but nothing that he's maxed out about. So, Tentacle, do you want the Blackjack Omni or the Blackjack non-Omni? Then we're going to throw in the Cicada and the Mongoose. Weighted Lizard, of course, gets the Mongoose. The Cicada is Talix. And Pyro will get the other. Although Pyro wants speed. But Talix has proven to be really good in this. And he's 1 mission away from Zippy. I can't take him away from that. It may be boring, but it's very good when you remember to use it. Wait, what's boring but I remember to use it? Did I forget something? Alright, and then we have Pyro, who's going to unfortunately be driving a Blackjack of some description. Well, we put Tentacle in the other one, but I think Tentacle is gone. I'm going to put Tentacle in the Omni, and Pyro can be in the Jumpy Blackjack normal. Also, the Blackjack has more armor. Oh, Breaching Shot? Eh. The irony is the Breaching Shot is more useful early on in the game when you might get a mech like the Hollander. But I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Yes, Breaching Shot is boring. Alright, let's go bring the absolute pain. Technically, this claims it's a 4.5 skull rated lance. That is a lie. 4.5 skulls would eat our lunch and laugh about. So, If you can see them, sometimes they can't see you. That is not very often true, unfortunately. Even with like long range sensors and stuff. Gauss plus breaching shot equals head caps for days. But I fight with dual Gauss. Or quad Gauss. Give me 6 Gauss rifles in a single mech. We shall destroy the world. Looking forward to that. Oh, can I get 6 Gauss rifles in a single mech? I don't know. I'd be pushing it. Even with an XL engine. You need a small XL engine. And the irony is, the smaller the XL engine, the less efficient it is. You really want to put your XLs on like 400 diffusion cores, because suddenly you go from a 400 weight to a 200 weight, and that's like tens of tons worth of extra tonnage. But you put... Can you put 2 in the arms? No, you put 4 in the torsos, 2 in the arms, and then cram in ammunition any place you can possibly spare it. It's just that it deletes the mech. The only reason you hit the head is by sheer volume of fire. Yeah. Are we already engaged? We are already engaged, looks like. Yes. The battle begins. Oh, what are you? You look like a Shadowhawk. Shadowhawks are also boring, just like breaching shadows.
We have much.
It's a 2d2 with a pair of streaks. Of all the things you could do to a Shadowhawk, you opted for streaks. You dumb fool.
Affirmative.
Ah, don't shoot me! That was accurate as all hell.
Oh, no.
What are
No,
you?
no.
What is a Star Slayer, and who is driving it? Oh! Oh!
I hear ya.
That's not comfortable. I suppose if you had to do something. And fuel attack tank for the gas rifle on C3.
Sprinting.
So we spawned with them right on top of me in my back. Remove the streaks, upgrade to the LRM to make the Hawk less stupid. One of many things you can do to make a Hawk less stupid. Hunter light support tank. Yeah, there's probably no way I cut through your armor in one round of... I mean, theoretically, it's entirely possible.
Firing everything I've got.
It's not gonna happen, but it was entirely possible, and that was very nice. Click!
Right here.
Run! Bloody reduced the protection that is given from spawn protection, so that's why they so easily, like, almost wiped us off the face of the planet. In style, I might add.
Copy that. Firing alpha strike.
One of the many ways. Yep.
Orders.
Pyro, flee! Actually, your mech does not flee very well. You're just gonna have to be in trouble.
Confirmed.
What is this Star Slayer anyway? So 2 large lasers, 2 mediums, a small, and an SRM-4. Hey, look! It's a superior version of the Shadowhawk. No, I'll shoot you.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Yeah,
Negative
Pyro
damage.
not liking this man. He wants speed. I'll have to remember that. Here comes the Shadowhawk. Firing with the cannons, firing with missiles because there's streaks. Wait a second, what? Oh, he didn't fire the streaks. Everyone missed that.
Standing by.
Blackjack Omni to the skies.
Gotcha.
Get that protection going. The Blackjacks shall work together. Blackjacks strong together. I may want to throw up shielded stance as well. Just for the giggles. Fire everything. Whew. Now that's a shotgun blast of laser light. Starlight was the crab's replacement actually, but the Lyrans hoarded it. Hey look, it's a crab. Did your crab just shoot my primitive Ostwar? Son, you done messed up. Starslayer bouncing around. Also gonna shoot my primitive Ostwar, being considerably less successful than the crab. Looks like a royal crab too. Oh, and a Hunchback 4J. Okay. Incoming SRMs! Alright, so I think the battle lines have been drawn. So let's get things underway. And we'll start with a punch to the face. Take 100 damage and tons of instability, which would make him unstable entirely, and he would fall over. Still would be funny. What do you got? What are you? You're a Marsden with an AC 10 and piercing SRM 3 because we got to get weird now, apparently. Otherwise, people don't respect you. Go high. To the
Double
skies.
time. Let's go.
Overwatch over the entire area. You can target him. Or that with some reasonable accuracy. Pop the Battle Lord. See if we can't pop the Hunter before anything else can happen. Be above a 50% accuracy. Enjoy the show! Not bad, but it didn't kill it. So a Star Slayer or a Crab? That's the real question. Ooh, you shot yourself. Find that to be hilarious. Oh no! When a big LRM Inferno carrier fires everything and only manages to hit you once, you know you've got a fantastic mech. Ooh, somebody's moving in 4. Who would that be? The tank, okay. Ow! That wasn't nice.
Ready, Commander.
But don't worry. I brought someone who can reply. Where are you? There you are. Hi. Hello there, little guy. How you doing? How are you? Rough terrain. Oh no. The Battle Lord. Good morning. Or perhaps goodbye. The Big Bad, he brings it. The famous mech of the Big Mac, McCarran's Armored Cavalry. Alright, Leopard on the radar. It's got to be dropping in right behind us because you know that's not fair.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Who's this carrier? That's nasty. That's incredibly nasty. Swing!
Pedal to the metal.
Hi. I've come to this place explicitly because you are an absolute dick and you know it. Theoretically, probably not though.
Here it comes.
Of course not. You spread across all 3 locations except what I actually aimed at, didn't you? I can feel it. I can feel that's what happened. Ow, this guy is way too accurate with those SRMs. He is a master of, in fact,
Yes,
all
Commander.
disaster. How'd you do? You didn't do great, but your left side is open. Unfortunately, your left side is the side with all the enemies on it. So, not great. I need to move faster than that if I wish to survive, and I do. Very much do.
Go fast.
Ba-ding-ding.
Got it.
Gonna have to rely on everybody else to follow this up.
Copy.
Oh, that might have killed it. That did not kill it.
Critical hit, Commander.
We did get penetration on through.
Receiving you.
Pyro! Your blackjack got shot at, but it wasn't actually all that bad. So really, you're doing pretty well, all things considered. That'll hit with a 42% accuracy. Pyro, we need to get you
Aye,
back to
aye.
gunnery school. Also, this Hunter light support tech needs to explode. Just disappearing would be a good thing. Hi.
I copy.
Ooh, Pyro! What are we doing?
That didn't
Every
hit.
SRM-16 is well on the car. Discount down had fire sale. That's one way of putting it. Stop shooting at me, you dick.
Damage looks light, Commander.
Just because your mech sucks and you don't
Waiting
like it
for
doesn't mean you
orders.
should take it out on me. I'm only doing my job here, sir. That's kicking your ass. Wow, that accuracy's garbage. Why is that accuracy so garbage? It's not that far. I mean, it is, but 37s? What is this madness?
Acknowledged.
Big aim.
10-4.
Oh, that's the way you do it. Why is it never a close race?
Yes, Commander.
At Redondo, we have an optimal target for you.
Roger. Full speed.
Because he's a vehicle and thus vulnerable to being plinked to death.
Roger that.
Bye. Whee! That would be a fun ride
Enemy
for about
vehicle
15
destroyed.
seconds. You know, the ending hit. Ah, you missed! And you know you missed. Oh, of course, you're penetrating threes.
Lost a component.
Did you? What'd you lose? Hi, Starling Crab. Ah! That needs to die. Oh god, does that need to die? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of murdering that crab. All these crabs, really. Hello, Blue Ninja. But well, how are we doing? We're doing pretty well. We have a 95-ton CLAN Assault Mech that is possibly in a lot of trouble right now. But we recently stole it using nothing heavier than an Ostwar that's primitive, and we thought it was hilarious. All right, Panda.
Ready, Commander.
So as much as I want to take this crab in all of the intactness that can be had, I think it might be best if we just murder him. Alright, temperature's a little high. So we'll shut this off. And then we'll kill you.
Sending a message.
I mean, it's not going to kill him, he's a crab. But it is certainly going to leave an impression. And of course the extra drop, which is going to be fun. Oh, it's pirates! Oh good, I can just move away from them, right? The Dervish 6M, this is a proper Dervish. Blackjack 3X with binary lasers. Firestarter S1 and a Panther 9R because they couldn't afford something cool.
Good to go.
Alright, yes, I would love to leg you. That would just make me the happiest camper. Actually, no. Blowing your head clean off would make me the happiest camper. Because that would give me 5 parts and I could very much use 5 parts. Same time, this hunter is still alive and this hunter cannot continue to be alive. Let's see, you've got 34 on the side. On the left side, you're at 6. And you are currently facing this direction. Yes, you are. Okay, lovely. So that means high speed, low drag. Right on top of him. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work great. Because I'm tired of this guy's insanely accurate fire that he has been providing at all hours of the evening.
Got it.
Ooh, that looked good. That looked very good. Can't stay long because I've got to take my daughter to work. I'm gonna watch the entire stream VOD later, but I thought I'd stop and say hi. Well, thank you for swinging by. You wanted more clan tech? Oh god, if the clans showed up for this one, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Click!
Commander.
Really, I'm not really interested in fighting these pirates right now. Run from these pirates. Let them do whatever it is they wish to do.
Roger that. Full
And in the
speed.
meantime, we'll continue to try and clean up over here. Pyro's not really in a position to do that. So we're just gonna have him normally dump some fire down on range. Oh, Pyro demonstrating that he absolutely has the chops to do that, and how dare anybody question him.
Right here.
We're gonna be hard pressed to follow that one up. A beautiful round of shooting. I'd rather not lose his arm.
Yes,
He has,
Commander.
pulse lasers that I would love to steal. I have no way of, causing ultimate murder death on him, unfortunately. Hi. We're just gonna slip in right here. Overheat alert. Oh, always a fun one. We'll keep this on and fire.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I figured the arm would go away. But if we manage to kill him without damaging the rest of the mech, we'll actually get the
Critical
entire
hit,
mech.
Commander.
Because arms are free. Free for everyone. Indeed. Always nice to have you guys around. Oh, darn it. I should have unsteadied him more. Dervish lining up does nothing. I can appreciate that.
Commander.
I can appreciate a man who, makes his entire move and then does nothing with it. Same way that I appreciate a fine steak from a very dumb cow. There you went. You thought you could hide, did you?
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
But the blackjacks are chasing you. So how bad is this shot gonna be? It's not great. It is very much not great. However, I am going to provide accurate fire Ooh, double hit with the lasers. Nothing on the PPC, unfortunately.
Ready for orders.
That's not why we're here, now is it? We're behind the crab. Oh, what an unfortunate place for him. I forgot I still have a medium laser on this mech.
Roger.
He is unsettled, but he clearly has this under control, apparently. Don't shoot at me, shoot at everybody else except me.
That got through my armor, Commander.
Did, because he cheats.
Ready, Commander.
He cheats all the time. This is probably, if we're completely honest, gonna kill the crab. Because, you know, it's ERPPCs. What do you expect? Enjoy!
Engaging primary target.
Yep. Yeah, that did it.
Lake watch over him.
Only one salvageable part came out of there. Oh, well. Got a hawk. Bouncing in, attempting to harm the goose's loose. Not being super successful. LPLs are good if they hit. LPLs are meh. Because it's inner sphere LPLs, although Bloody has nerfed clan energy weapons into the ground so hard and deep that you can't really see them anymore through the crater that they made. But still. We just need to utterly annihilate. We've got 4 parts to a hunchback. So we are picking up a hunchback out of this, if nothing else. A little disappointing. Guns off the field most important? I don't really agree with that.
Get this done, folks.
I think we have this situation well enough in hand that we can start, you know, playing games with people. How heavy are you anyway? Just as medium. I'm not familiar with the Star Slayer. Does anybody have the tonnage on the Star Slayer? Ooh. I mean, I'm bored stealing it. I would very much like it. I am very much in the camp of robbery. It's 50 tons? Oh, okay. So it is just a direct crab replacement, minus, you know, narrow profile and all the cool things that made it crab a crab. Let's drill, shall we? Right on through the center.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, theoretically it had a chance. It didn't work out that way, but it had the
Standing by.
chance nonetheless. Need more speed than that. I can't. I mean, I could, but that would be dangerous. Dangerous for whom? Good question. You, meh, you, uh-oh. Alright, so yeah, there is a danger. There's a danger that I don't want to admit. This is gonna cook me. Can't do that either. What's that give? 5 is really getting borderline, unfortunately. It's all this force we had to run through. It's burning up my movement. I'm gonna risk a little bit here to try and go for a nice clean kill on the blackjack, or not the blackjack, on the hunchback. What's your cook rate? Got down to 30. I gotta get better, more guts on this pilot. There we go. Okay, cord him out. It has rugged. Ugh.
Got him.
Such a garbage quirk in this game. Reduces critical hits. I don't care. Crits almost never happen anyway. That's not entirely true, but it does make it reasonably safe for an XL, I suppose. Aside from losing the side torso entirely. Fire out.
Waiting for orders.
Keep moving that blackjack. Do not stop moving the blackjack.
On my way. Double time.
Safety will be found at the other end.
Roger.
Holy crap, Pyro! We have found his mech, clearly. So far, he has managed to hit 4 pretty marginal shots in a row, so I'm on board. Blackjack 3X with the blazers, 65 damage. If he had both blazers, he would be incredibly deadly, but he's only got the one, which gives him a
Standing
PPC
by.
for more tonnage and, you know, more heat. Keep moving.
Gotcha.
Move through that rough terrain. On the other hand, Shogun not being quite as accurate.
Failed
But part of that
detect.
is I've got him running through multiple layers of cover. I need to get these guys in a better firing position so their accuracy goes up. The dervish is tempting. I have a dervish part. No, don't shoot me. Stop it. That's not cool. Like, what are you looking at?
Waiting for orders.
Orlando in the primitive Ost War. Ooh, lovely. Start concentrating some damage down on him. Enjoy! Actuator destroyed is a meh result, but we'll work with it.
Hit something good.
He's feeling unsettled because of it, which is something I can only approve of. Oh, nice job. You guys keep dueling over there. I'm very happy to let you. Your AMS is not worth much now, is it? So we're gonna go for the Star Slayer as best as we can. Did you really decide to pick a fight with a 95-ton CLAN Assault Mech? Gotta say, you may not be the smartest guy in the bunch. Okay, you also decided to pick a fight with me, didn't you? You're doing so incredibly accurately too, which is quite the frustration.
Taking a beating, Commander.
I noticed, but if you just keep sitting there and taking that beating, eventually it will all improve. I promise. Which do I promise? About this much. There you go. You're in cover. You got the shot. Let it all fly and hopefully bore through everything he's got. Wow, that was a lot of misses.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
That was an impressive number of misses from the PPC.
Commander?
Get rid of Lizard. You're just gonna sort of run right up on top of him.
On
And
my way.
laser him in the leg, and then he'll go down, and then he'll die. Shots. I mean, I could near knock out his torso, but no, we're blowing out the leg. Because any damage into the leg flows into the side torso.
Critical hit.
And down you go. That was the hope. Blew the entire mech apart by knocking out the side torso. Injury resisted. You lucky dog. Oh wow, that was not the side torso that I intended to have explode. Yeah, we'll have the pirates let him clean up.
Yes,
In the
Commander.
meantime, I suppose that means Talik gets to start moving up against our pal over here, the Star Slayer. Star Slayer's actually being quite maneuverable.
Accelerating to location.
Alright. Take your aim. Cut that off to get the temperature under control, but it's not going to help.
Affirmative.
That was a miss. I would like a Star Slayer. I really should steal the kill here, because if I don't, and the pirates get it, then I don't get the resolve bonus from it. And there goes the side torso. Another injury resisted. He's panicking!
Good to go.
Good. Excellent. Lovely. Go. And you should be able to take him out. Which does he have in the leg? He's got 110. Center torso, he's got a lot more than that. Aim for the leg.
Aye, aye.
More panic. More panic, but no ejection. So they're deciding he's going to do something about it. Yeah, covering his friend. Knocking out the leg on the Firestar. This Star Slayer would be a really nice addition. The twin large laser is always a pretty decent add-on. It's not like amazing, but it's a solid loadout that you can play quite a bit with. You wish to engage the Shadowhawk? No, don't. I need that. Okay, he stayed in. Good.
Waiting for order.
Tentacle Shogun, your target is on the ground and unmoving. What do you do? ECM protection. Blow his leg off. Should have this in the bag. He ejected. You got it. I'll take it. There's only one part left. We blew up pretty much every other part. Could leave the Star Slayer to duke it out with him. This guy, he'll probably win too. Because they're
What's up,
pirates.
boss?
What do you expect from pirates? The answer, not much. However, I do want a little bit of revenge on this little jerk.
Roger.
So we're going to set Orlando up to knock him apart. From beyond visual range. Should we swap the Euro laser for a normal one to help with his heat? I thought about it, but I don't know if he has his 3% heat perk. If he does have the 3% heat perk, then it's fine. Then he doesn't need to touch anything. You need to get into some cover, because I don't want to get shot at by you. I'm going to get shot at by you regardless, aren't I? Fortunate. I don't want to cause too much damage to you, because I will probably wipe you out.
Throttle up.
That is the sad fact of the matter. You are not very tough. I'm not going to burn through that anyway. And I don't want to bother. That's tempting, actually. Now, we'll hit the Star Slayer. I'll shut off one of the ERPPCs to get the heat under control and also not cause too much damage. Of course, you're going to proceed to miss with one of the ERPPCs, but that's fine. And by that's fine, I mean I'm emotionally crippled from the fact that you couldn't perform the way that you needed to. Oh, wow. Hi, D. Have you ever dabbled in the 40k universe? Yes, I'm a guard player. I've recently been watching some of the thousands of vids on YouTube and been thinking about possibly picking up a game to see what they're all about. I'm curious if you have any suggestions or recommendations. The start collecting boxes used to be an incredibly great deal. I don't know if they still are. It's been a while since I've looked at them. But I say the first thing you should do is probably just look up the major factions and see what kind of lore you like the best. So, picking up a game to see what they're all about. Like going to a Warhammer club to play, or like a Warhammer computer game. Those are two very different things. I remember when I started making the chapter approved videos for every chapter approved that came out, and then I just stopped having time and caring anymore.
Right, Commander.
Okay, still hitting with the medium laser. We're getting the Marsden down a bit. PC game, Dawn of War is the first one, which has a metric ton of expansions, is the best of the Dawn of War games, and I will fight anybody who says Dawn of War 2 because you're wrong. Another great one is the Space Marine game. It's an action console sort of oriented game, sort of a hack and slash a little bit, but that's a lot of fun and gets across a lot of sort of how the universe kind of feels, which is nice. Let's see. Battlefield Gothic is a lot of fun until you realize that chain ramming is stupidly broken and there's really no other, tactic that you ever really need to use.
Moving full speed.
Tabletop game would be way over my head. It's not that hard. You would get used to it pretty quick, I feel. Dawn of War 1 with mods. There is a mod for it called Ultimate Apocalypse, which is a little bit complicated to get working, but it's also a load of fun. Mechanicus is neat if you like the XCOM style of gameplay. I've heard Mechanicus is shallow, though. That's why I haven't actually played it. I've got a friend of mine who loves it, and another friend of mine who played it and hated it, so... Oh, one thing you actually could do is you could get XCOM 2 and then mod it to be 40k, because there's enough mods to do that. Oh, that's always a fun one. I've never actually done a full 40k playthrough of XCOM. I should do that at some point. Yeah, what other... There are some good ones out there. I didn't really like Aeronautica Imperialis. I played it during the sort of pre-release beta thing with the early missions you could play. Didn't really jive with me. I don't know if you're a Deadlock player, but a Deadlock player might enjoy it more. What about Martyr? I would just watch a review on it. I do not know what Martyr is, so I'm afraid I can't help you. There is that one game that's... God, what is it? It's the Hiver Ganger one that's kind of a tactical... Reminds me of a few other tactical shooters, which apparently is decent. At least according to a few of the reviews that I've seen for that one. But yeah, I think I'll keep coming back to Dawn of War and saying Dawn of War with Ultimate Apocalypse if you want to do the strategy layer. But Space Marine, if you're looking to get more action oriented, I thought Space Marine was really good. I enjoyed it a ton. I don't really recommend Fire Warrior just because it's so old. So you'll have trouble finding an Xbox to play it on.
Roger that.
But there is a decent number of games. Oh, is Martyr that new Civilization one? Martyr's okay if you're going to pick it up. Pick up Prophecy, you get attack place with him and his robots. The one that I'm really looking forward to is the Vermintide, is the 40k version of Vermintide. That one I'm getting, 100%. Inquisitor, oh, is that what it's called? Inquisitor Martyr? Yeah, the Vermintide one is definitely one that I'm picking up, 100%. When it comes out next year. Let's see if I can't get a group of people to play it together also. It'll be fun. Hi, Pyro. Can you do what Talik did?
Giving him everything I've got.
I'm sorry, Tentacle Shogun did, not Talik. Inquisitor Martyr and its expansion is some kind of slow-paced 40k skin of Diablo? Interesting. Saying Game Prophecy gives you the Tech Priest. Oh, so it's like a special upgraded version. I get you, I get you. I'm not going to be able to get the Star Slayer. Unfortunately, it's just not going to happen.
No target.
Unless Tentacle Shogun manages to random up some pretty amazing luck here.
Taking the shot.
It's just not happening. Ooh, he's stressed. Interesting. Apparently it's hella fun. You can have a blast rolling around with focused on robots. Ooh, another one. If you're playing with friends, and this is only if you're playing with friends, Space Hulk is actually pretty interesting. But again, only if you're playing with friends. Otherwise, it's just kind of boring. Because it's so repetitive. Oh, interesting. Alrighty. So, I have a chance. The Primitive Lost War has a chance. It's not a good chance, but it's a chance. I'm going to go with 25 missiles. No problemo. It's a fantastic universe. I think a lot of people will enjoy it. Very grimdark.
Scored critical hit.
But it can be a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. I also suggest the tabletop is not nearly as hard as you might think. Especially because they're doing another new version which is designed to simplify the game even more. So, just as you must promise me one thing, that you do not become a Space Marine player, because there are already too many Space Marine players and they balance the game around those guys by giving the Space Marines everything. And leaving us poor saps in the guard with nothing. Commander. My jealousy is immeasurable. That's nice. That's very nice. That's frustrating beyond belief. I'm gonna let them handle that. Hopefully I don't have to get involved. By I don't have to get involved, I mean absolutely I'll get involved. Your PPC to the top, please. Thank you. Big holes need to be punched in little armors.
Engaging primary target.
Wow, you're not being accurate with that cannon at all. I'm a little disappointed. Why did I choose to be a guard player? So I originally wasn't going to be a guard player. When I was first getting into 40k, I was going to be Tau. Because I liked big Gundam robots. I was all about that. And so I was all about Tau. But it just so happened that a buddy of mine had a buddy of his who was getting out of the... Well, he wasn't getting out. He was switching to orcs. And he had a guard army. And he had like a 2,000 point guard army. This was way back in 5th edition when, you know, 1,500 was considered the norm. But he had like 2,000 points worth of guard or more. Like there were 2 tanks, 2 chimeras, 100 infantry, some heavy weapons teams, and a few other things thrown in there as well. And he was getting rid of it for $100. And so I said, well, I'm not going to get a guard army anytime soon. I may as well get that, or I'm not going to get a Tau army anytime soon. I'll get the guard army just to start with, and I'll do it as a Guela regiment. So it'll be a Guela regiment, and that'll make perfect sense to me. Well, I started reading more about the Guard because I had the Codex now, and then I started reading the Gaunt's Ghost books and the Caiaphas Cain books, and I was like, you know what? Like, this is an insane universe where you've got demons, super strength orcs, the Tau with their massive technology, the Wraith, or not the Wraith, the Eldar and the Dark Eldar with their insanity, and the Guard are just people. They're just dudes wearing flak jackets with flashlight guns. They are the most badass faction in this entire universe because they're standing up to all of that and they've got nothing. So they just kind of clicked with me on that, and so I started playing more seriously as a Guard regiment, not a Guela regiment, and I really enjoyed it. So, and Caiaphas Cain is by far the best series in all of 40k. Recently hit a flat spot with PC games and want to try and branch out with some new games. When I saw Martyr was like Diablo, I was like, kitty? Well, that sounds like exactly what you should be getting. Don't forget about the Necrons and the Dids. Yep. So all three. So I have 2 brothers. They're both younger than me, and all 3 of us sort of got into the game. My youngest brother did not. He started as a Space Marine player, as an Ultramarine player, because of the Ultramarine books, but he didn't really stick with it. But my other brother became a NID player, and he got hard into it, and he did quite well for himself at Adepticon. One of the years that I went alongside with him, and he did very well. And I'm going to try and knock him over from behind.
Full speed, no target.
So this could go really wrong. That was the right torso. I did not want the right torso gone. 4 parts. Feel like the lore, I recommend the Lorehammer podcast. There's this one podcast that I was listening to for a little while, but the problem I had was they were both
Yes,
Space Marine
Commander.
players, and they didn't understand the guard at all. And so when they started having discussions about like guard and balance, they didn't know what the hell they were talking about, and it bugged me so much. It's like, you don't know what it is you're discussing. You don't understand these synergies at all. And they were Space Marine players, so of course they didn't get it. And yes, I will stand up on my high horse and say Space Marine players don't understand how to play the game.
Roger that.
Icarus Imperia is also good, but he sticks to heresy and background stuff for now. Interesting. One of the, it was a YouTube channel, can't remember the name, but he did a history of the Armageddon campaigns, and I thought that was really good. Arch Warhammer has some good stuff. So the Armageddon campaign that I listened to was really great. He told it in a very like compelling way, which I thought was pretty fun. Oh, you all need to die. And you're the most dangerous one among you, and you need to die the most. But no, I shall... Not in a good position to engage you. Show me the fire star, thank you.
Locking in target.
Oh, good shot. Already working well. 40k has a lot of great aspects to it. And you'll find the element of 40k that you connect to the most, or you like the most. And you'll start defending it to the death. It's great. There's a guy out there who narrates a lot of books, A Border Prince. Good listen. Focus fire where you can. I will take opportunities where they arise. That's my plan anyway. Spreading out the damage allows you to set up specific
Copy that,
plays
Commander.
and drawing people out. Because the missing leg on that fire starter is slowing him down considerably. That'll string out the force. But over time, things will get better. You need to die! I'll take it. It's not great. Voldemort's Guide to Warhammer is another good YouTube channel. Probably miss it.
Standing by.
There's a lot of great Warhammer content because it's such a popular and complex world. Warhammer was one of the games that came out best after the end of the 80s. And Games Workshop sort of messes with all that later on, but that is an argument for another day. Move out there. You can tank fire. Voldemort? Interesting. Baton. Could be funny, but no.
Confirmed.
Each missiles, I have a lot of them. They're all coming for you. Of course, you have your forest bonus, which is a little annoying.
Ready, Commander.
You pull back because you're already dying, and it's a problem.
Throttle up.
Keep that distance. Don't get anywhere near the enemy. Blackjack.
Engaging primary target.
Accuracy low. But I have a lot of missiles, so it kind of cancels out. Games Workshop is a
it's on
sacrifice
now.
trying to ruin their own product. And the worst
go.
thing is, I don't think you're wrong. Come on, G-dubs. We need ourselves a Harakoni Warhawk Codex. If the Space Marines can get 15 bloody codexes, the Guard can get a goddamn Harakoni Warhawk Codex as well. Oh, this is some interesting terrain. There we go. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that well. Let's remove what makes you dangerous. Yes, I come for your arm.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Did it work? It did not. It was okay. I'm a redneck. I don't smell too good. At one point in my life, I had a company of salamanders. I don't own a single 40k. That's not the
Minor
worst thing in the world.
damage,
Getting rid of your guard, getting rid of your Space Marine army. It happens to everybody. Bet I could get away with calling you Yankee. You could get away with calling me Yankee, and I'd be proud. I'm the Yankiest Yankee who ever done Yankee.
Right here.
Let's see if I can't kill you. Actually, where's Pyro?
Ready for order.
Pyro is not in a good position to follow that up.
Standing by.
Malik! Malik! Need you to do the thing.
Copy.
How badly damaged is his arm becomes the really important question here. Barely at all. Good job. You managed to do just about nothing. Let's make this count. He doesn't get to fire everything very often. No, not you. Burn it!
Affirmative.
To the ground! Ah, there we go. Okay, he's got nothing. I'm from Florida, and the country south where I was born is considered part of the Caribbean. I'll buy the Warhammer 40k video games and the novels and such, but I will never buy their plastic models or their codexes. Oh, the codexes have pretty pictures in them on occasion. I won't knock their art team. Although, a little bit. The Lieben Russ as a tank design does leave much to be desired. In terms of aesthetics.
Copy
Hey
that.
Panther! I'm your superior in every way. And I've just proven that by blowing off your
Critical
entire
hit,
side
Commander.
torso and your leg at the same time. What you gonna do about it? Oh, this poor pilot. Oh, we gotta wrap this episode up. We're like an hour and 10 minutes. Because of the offset of the first episode, which was like 2 battles in 40 minutes. You probably could. I don't get offended easily. We joke around here. Fight, give a beer afterwards.
Waiting for orders.
Cool. Are you finally gonna relieve the fact that you've been sprinting all this time? Yes, you are. You're crunched. Really, the dervish is probably the most dangerous thing on the field.
Firing.
That did not turn out as well as I was hoping. Yes, Blackjack, you've lost your primary weapon. Your primary purpose in life is over.
Receiving you.
We've lost war. Get together. Start playing missile
Full
games.
speed?
It's gonna be great.
No target.
By great, I mean we're just gonna let it rain. Actually, do I need to? Could I get more accurate fire down? You've literally got nothing, but the fire starter is a little bit more unpredictable. Yeah, let's see if we can't remove his side torso.
Fire.
Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, we got a head hit. Good job.
Ready, Commander.
Walk forward a little bit.
Moving, Commander.
Target the fire starter.
Engaging primary target.
Oh, that looks so close. That looks so very close.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
Tabletop Warhammer does look like an expensive endeavor. It is. I already have an expensive piece of car modder. Yeah, get your kids into
Waiting for
Warhammer.
orders.
That way they won't have money for drugs is the joke. And it's very true.
Moving
It
fast.
is a fairly expensive hobby. Although you can get away with playing 500-point combat patrols for like $60. The Star Collecting boxes, like I said, they were pretty good deals.
Here we go.
I don't know if they still do them though. Hey, I figured that you had an XL engine.
That's a kill.
Sounds like a plan, Gray. I ain't got many fights in me, so it's something I can care of. But over time, if you spread it out over time, you can collect an army for fairly cheap though. Tabletop Simulator can work? Can it now? I've never bothered to check. I used to, there was a period of time where I would use Vassal to play 40k.
Yes, Commander.
It allowed me to experiment with all kinds of armies. It was a lot of fun actually. Ooh, I only need 4 parts of you. I mean, you don't have an XL engine or anything, so that makes it a little less, you know, useful to know.
Copy.
That was a miss. I'm already 8 grand into a Mini Cooper
To the north,
SR53 build. That is just the engine and nothing else yet. I know nothing about cars to that level. I have a Kia Soul. I like it because it gives me room for my back. That's about it.
Double time. Let's go.
Alright. Dervish, you're the only one with guns that's really matters left. I will give you a chance to try and go for that 10% headshot. The double head cap. Oh, it's an 8%.
Here it comes.
How unfortunate. Yeah, double hits. Can a dervish survive?
Commander?
It's cruel, cruel world. Have he killed you yet? No, you're fine. You were doing fine. We even gave you a
Copy
chance to
that,
get
Commander.
headshots. You failed, but we gave you the chance. Did you shoot a friend here? Please tell me you didn't.
Reporting. Critical
Oh wow, this
hit.
pilot is apparently really good. He's got like
Oh, boy.
maximum.
Heavy hit there.
Yeah, of course you shot my cicada in the back. That's gonna be a repair bill. Trying to get this cheaply, but no. And he over here. Ooh, we have a chance. We have an opportunity. that the last of the good-looking ones before they became a mini SUVs? Picture a Kia, but with 250 horsepower, wants to break your neck at a corner.
What's up, boss?
But why would I do that?
Roger.
I would rip my spine out of my socket and destroy every single disc that I already have damaged. Alright, go kill the Panther. You don't have any precision to speak of anyway. There you go. You got an ejection. That's not bad, actually. Panda, do you have a direct line of sight? Oh, you could do so many things, but you're going to attempt headshots with PPCs only. Fire.
Sending a message.
I love that you did nothing with that. I gave you the perfect opportunity to be a hero. What do? Nothing but disappoint me. Goose is loose. Weighted lizard, can you do this? I need 4 dervish parts, so try not to break it too badly.
Firing everything I've got.
Okay, that's the one part that you can have destroyed. Injury resisted, so you did get a head hit.
Critical hit,
So
Commander.
he's going to be vulnerable. Panicking! Lovely. G3s were built from 2004 to 2006. Are you in the... Nope, Canada. Ah, that
Right
explains that.
here.
Oh, yeah, right. So you didn't get the headshot. Really just kind of disappointing me on about 16 different levels.
Affirmative.
Let's try this.
Engaging.
Bail? It paused for a while. I was hoping for a bail.
Orders.
Pyro, your blackjack is honestly not going to be able to do what I need you to do, so just go
Confirmed.
cap the other blackjack.
On it.
That'll also knock him over quite handily.
Reporting critical hit.
This is... Oh, we have a nice little hobby chat going on today. It's very relaxing. Did you turn on? No, you didn't.
Standing by.
Go kill this guy, because I'm going to save it to the last PPC to see if I can't blow the head off the other guy. Worth his legs.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Oh, good. It had an XL engine.
Hell yes.
Start collecting discount, bro. Starts at $90 US and climb to $200. For little tiny figurines this big. This big. It's right against my face. That's how small it is.
Yes, Commander.
Unless you have a tank, in which case it becomes larger.
On it.
Alright, so the amount of health that he has left is not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for an attempted crit out. This will deal 30 damage. He's got 34 health.
Engaging target.
Fail?
Solid connection on that one.
No? Jesus.
Ready, Commander.
Oh, this guy doesn't know when to quit. Got 21 health left. Aim for that.
Sending a message.
There we go. Okay, we just needed to panic him a little bit more. Whew.
Mission successful.
That's 2 more mechs. Not bad. With any luck, it'll even bundle them for me. We can have it nice and cheap. Cars depreciate faster than Warhammer figurines. I don't know about that. I mean, if you paint them, you can make a lot of money off of it if you're okay with that, but... Alright, so we're going to get the Hunchback part, and we're going to get the Dervish parts. And that'll get us 2 more 50-ton mechs, and we'll start removing everything else. Dervish. Oh, no, this was a 3 of something contract. Never mind. Alright. We're going to go for the guarantee on the Hunchback. And we didn't get what I wanted, but that's okay. MS, Pharaoh. Could have been better. They could have been a lot better. We got the right car. They don't. If they're in good enough shape, they'll start picking the price. This car holds a special place for me. I don't care what it costs, but this car till I die. Nice. Alright, so we didn't get the Dervish because it wasn't a 5 of 21, it was a 3 of 14. But we did get more parts to a Dervish. I don't know if we really want a Dervish. We had a Dervish that was super important in the last campaign, so I don't necessarily like to do the same thing every single time. But we're going to put in a cut in here for YouTube. Don't worry, we're still going to keep playing. But the YouTube people, we chop up the episodes. It's going to be a long episode for YouTube too. They're getting 1 hour and 20 minutes. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, please do hit that like button and subscribe. For receive notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.